Hi dear student, this is Sanal from Hilbodi classes. Welcome back to AS Level CAIE Physics 9702 series. In the last class, we have discussed about distance and displacement. We studied the concept of distance and displacement clearly. In this video, we will learn speed and velocity, two quantities which look similar but treated differently in physics and exams. So first we will start with the definition of speed. What is speed? Speed. Speed is defined as the rate of change of distance with respect to time. Okay, rate of change of distance. Okay, depends on the distance. Distance, we know that it's a scalar quantity, so speed will be a scalar quantity. Okay, so how can you write it mathematically? Speed equal to distance upon time. What is the unit? Distance is measured in meters, time in second, meter per second. This is the SI unit. So it is a scalar quantity. The meaning is how fast the distance is changing with respect to time. How fast a body is changing its position. That means distance is changing, right? So how fast it is changing. You don't require to consider the direction here since it is a scalar quantity. Okay? Clear? And one more point you can remember, distance is always positive, right? It can't be negative. There is no direction. So speed is always positive and it depends on distance only. Okay, distance with respect to time. Clear? Next, we will check the velocity. So what is the definition of velocity? What is velocity? Velocity is the rate of change of displacement with respect to time. Okay, definition. So rate of change of displacement with respect to time. So it depends on displacement. Okay, displacement means it's a vector quantity. So speed will be a vector quantity. Mathematically, how can you represent velocity? So velocity v equal to displacement upon time. Displacement s upon t. Okay. So what is the unit? Displacement in meter per second. Both are having same unit, but what is the difference? Velocity is vector quantity, so direction is a must. It can be, since it is vector quantity, it can be negative, positive, or zero, right? So that point you can note. Velocity can be negative, so velocity can be negative, positive, or zero, right? And it depends on displacement. How velocity can be zeros? You consider an object is moving in circular path, it completed one complete revolution. That means starting point A. So one complete revolution, it has reached the point, same point A. What will be the displacement? Displacement will be the shortest distance from initial to final point. Initial point and final point is same, means what? Displacement is zero. So velocity will be zero for one complete revolution. Right? Can be zeros. Correct? What will be the distance? Distance can't be zero, right? It's always positive. Distance can't be zero. If it is in motion, whatever distance is always positive, right? So during this one revolution, what is the distance covered? The circumference of the circle, right? 2 pi r. If you know the radius, you can calculate it, right? Clear? So the concept of speed and velocity, is it clear? Okay. Then we will check some questions and you try to apply this knowledge in this question. A student walks 10 meter east and then 10 meter west in 20 seconds. Which of the statement is correct? You analyze this question: north, east, west, south, right? So this is your reference. A student walks 10 meter east. You check this one. This is the point. Suppose it is starting from here. So 10 meter east it has traveled in this direction. Then 10 meter west. That means after that 10 meter west. Okay. So what is the initial and final position? Initial and final position is same, right? So displacement is 0. Then check this one. Average speed is 0. This can't be 0 because average speed is always positive, right? Average velocity is 0. Average velocity is 0 since the displacement is 0. This is your correct option. You check the other option also. Average speed equals the average velocity. No, average velocity is 0, right? Average velocity is greater than average speed. Velocity, okay, remember that velocity depends on displacement only. Displacement is always less than or equal to speed, which I gave you in the last session, right? So velocity will be always less than or equal to speed. It can't be greater than speed. Remember this point. Velocity is always less than or equal to speed. Clear? Check one more question. A particle moves at constant speed around a circular track and returns to its starting point after one complete revolution. Which statement is correct? So after one complete revolution means, I told you earlier, it is the initial and final position will be same, so the displacement will be 0. We check the options. Both average speed and average velocity are 0. Average speed can't be 0, so this can't be the option. Average speed is 0, but average velocity is not. This can't be because average speed can't be 0. Average speed is not 0, but average velocity is 0. This will be the correct option, right? And check the other option also. Both average speed and average velocity are not 0. This is also wrong. Okay? If you know this concept, carefully read the options and choose the right option. So I hope the velocity and the speed concept is clear to you. Important points I gave you, which you should remember. These are the basic things, okay? Basic informations you need to remember in kinematics. A quick recap. What we have learned first, speed. Speed is the rate of change of distance with respect to time. Speed is equal to distance over time. Meter per second is the unit and it is a scalar quantity. We won't consider the direction for speed, right? What is next? Velocity. Velocity is the rate of change of displacement, which is a vector quantity. So velocity is also a vector quantity. So it has magnitude and a direction. What is the mathematical expression for that? Velocity is equal to displacement over time, right? So displacement over time is also the same unit, meter per second. Only difference is one is scalar, one is vector. And distance can't be negative. So that means speed can't be negative and velocity can be negative, positive or 0. When it will be 0? During one complete circular motion. And one example I gave, if the condition you need to remember, if the initial and final position of the object is same, that means the velocity will become 0. Why? The displacement is 0. Clear? With this, I will finish the module 2, part 2 of AS Level CAIE 9702 series. In the next video, we will learn what is acceleration. Okay? See you in the next video. This is Sanal from Heal Body Classes. Bye.